Thank you.
Hello everyone. How are you doing?
Fine.
Good? Good? Okay. I'm very happy to see you again here. Thank you very much. Maybe a few people, or few more people will come, but now to shout. Hello, hey. And then because YouTube people waiting for us, that's why we will start soon. Okay? Then, as usual, let's start from two words spoken by Buddha. If you're ready, I can start. Okay, relax, indeed, and dedicate your love to all that. The true words spoken by Buddha. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy. And Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the seven colors rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These seven colors help each other, and there appears Buddha light. Buddha light is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Dear souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing around the great river. The great river is a symbol of the course of life. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it is not for your own boat, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down the rapid stream, you need to pant in the stream. Then you can change your course. The true word means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or to put it another way, the fruit of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now here listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go strictly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. There are three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by. Yet still your mistakes will be kept in your mind. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and the others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha. Now here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world. Utopia shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas, believing that the light has reality, believing that love has reality, believing that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Okay then. Hello again. How are you doing? Good, good. Okay. Hello everyone. Thank you. Thank you for watching me. Watching us. Okay. Then let's start today's one. Here we go. Wait. Turn the direction. Oh, sorry. Sorry. This is today's theme, that is miracles of ritual prayers. Kigan is the way to contact to heaven. Yes, this is the conclusion of today. Yes, Kigan is very different from just prayer. Prayer is just ask something to everyone, and but no answer at all. But in the case of Kigan, definitely everyone can get the answer from heaven. So that's why this is not just a prayer. This is the spiritual training to deepen your faith. So that is the conclusion. Then we'd like to listen Master's lecture about Kigan prayer. He taught about many things, but today he will tell us what is the Kigan. That is title essence of Kigan. Maybe some of you already listened to, right? Who already listened? Or two people? Okay. Rachina also, yes. Half of you already listened, but it's good review, right? To grasp the meaning of Kigan. It will take 15 minutes. So please listen first.
I would like to talk about the true meaning of ritual prayer. There are different types of religions. One religion emphasizes self-help. Another emphasizes help from an outside power. And yet another is a combination of those two types. In this way, different religions have different emphasis. What about happy science? If you study what I am teaching, you will see that while I put great focus on self-effort, I also acknowledge the existence of a great outside power. These two aspects are united in great harmony to wish the happiness of each individual as well as to the whole of humanity. I believe that true religion requires both the spirit of self-help and devotion to a great outside power. On the other hand, at Happy Science, I put a great emphasis on individual effort, but at the same time, I reveal the structure of the spirit world. I can identify the spirits who are guiding us, and even state their names. In a sense, there probably is not a clearer form of worship of an outer power than at Happy Science. In most religions, it is impossible to know exactly which god they are worshiping. Unfortunately, this seems to be the general case. On the other hand, I know directly the highest spirits in the heavenly world. In other words, the guiding spirits of Happy Science. This makes a great difference. Not only do I know these spirits, but I can communicate directly with them. I can talk to them as if I am talking with them on the phone. While on earth, I am also in a position to influence high spirits in heaven. And this is the source of the strong, unique spiritual power that Happy Science has. This is because I can communicate with high spirits. I can talk to them directly and give my opinions on how I want things done, how a situation should be changed, or in which direction the world should be steered. And I'm capable of actually bringing these opinions into reality. In Christian churches all over the world, Christians pray, but no one knows for sure whether Jesus Christ hears those prayers. However, in Happy Science, I am capable of directly contacting Jesus. The same is true with high spirits of Buddhism and also Japanese Shintoism. Being able to directly contact high spirits without limits in regard to time and space gives Happy Science its unique characteristics. This provides the basis for the important function of ritual prayer at Happy Science. You are watching this video now. However, it is not only you who lives in the flesh, but also your own guardian spirits are watching this video and listening to my talk. Each time they listen to this lecture, they are reminded of their true mission. Whether it be 5, 10, 20, or 30 times, the more you come, take a ritual prayer, and listen to this lecture, the deeper the connection become between you and high spirits. Also, the awareness of your guardian spirit deepens. The main significance of ritual prayer is to strengthen your determination, awaken your guardian spirit who might be asleep, and to become one with the guiding spirits in the heavenly world. On top of this, your act to take a ritual prayer is in itself a part of the discipline of strengthening your faith. You can say you have faith, but you must prove your actions to see if it's true. It is not enough to have faith within. It needs to be expressed outwardly by action. Then your faith will be proved to be true. Not only can you yourself verify your own faith, your guardian spirits and the high spirits can also confirm it. By actually experiencing ritual prayer, you are acting on your faith. So instead of drawing a clear line between self-discipline and practicing in ritual prayer, you should consider that your own act of participating in a ritual prayer is an expression of your faith. The determination to take ritual prayer will help you become one with a great outside power. It will develop your own Buddha nature. So, when you repeat ritual prayer many times over, your faith will gradually get stronger and become unshakable. I'd like those of you who are continuing to make diligent efforts to use ritual prayer as an opportunity to express your faith and to bring out your Buddha nature. Happy science activities are clearly supported by many high spirits in heaven. So when you take a ritual prayer, you can expect that there will be clear results. As you progress in your spiritual self-discipline, the effects of ritual prayer will become greater and greater. The prayers you make at ritual prayer will surely be answered. I'd like you to use the good results from ritual prayer to add to the happiness of humankind. Your happiness is not just for yourself. Your happiness is for bringing happiness to many others. Please don't consider ritual prayer as a way of realizing your selfish desires, but wish strongly that you and your family's happiness lead to the happiness and prosperity of all people, of society, and eventually the entire universe. Such a prayer with the right goal will certainly be supported by the power of light from the heavenly world. With an infinitely pure heart and an egoless mind, pray strongly for the light of truth to dwell within you and lead you to the true path. If you do this, there will certainly be powerful effects. Your Lord in heaven is almighty. And as long as you, who are on earth, believe in the Lord and head in the right direction, your prayers at ritual prayer will certainly become reality. As I have said earlier, if you repeat ritual prayer, it will help strengthen your own faith. As you live your daily lives, you are inevitably affected by the vibrations of this world on earth. From time to time, you may take quiet time in meditation or to study the books of truth. But it is difficult to escape these worldly vibrations. When you take ritual prayer, a pillar of faith is erected from this world to the heavenly world. It is a column of light, a beam of light, just as you take an elevator in a building to go up to higher floors. Through ritual prayer, you are taking an elevator, going up to heaven while you are still living on earth. I would like you to realize that while you are living on earth, your soul is being pulled towards the heavenly world. Repeating ritual prayer is an act of strengthening and deepening your faith. In this very moment, you are in a great column of light. High up, many angels and guiding spirits are carefully watching over you and sending you heavenly light. I'd like you to realize that these spirits are observing the progress of your training and the real wishes contained in your prayers, deciding how they are going to guide you, how you can contribute to building utopia, and how much you will change through self-discipline. I have talked about many different subjects, but what I most want to say is that the true significance of ritual prayer is that ritual prayer itself is an act of faith. The true meaning of ritual prayer is that it is an act of faith and a realization of faith. When you take ritual prayer, aim to be as egoless as possible. Rid yourself of selfish desires and strive to be one with the high spirits in heaven. Do not forget what you have pledged to the high spirits of heaven today, and put what you have pledged into practice. This concludes today's lecture.
Thank you very much. So in this lecture, he emphasized that be egoless. Egoless doesn't mean that don't think anything. It doesn't mean. So egoless means pledge to contribute to others. Don't think of yourself, but think of others' happiness. That is egoless. Then, as long as you are very egoless, you can pray anything. That is a key word. So then, miracle will happen. If you wish others' happiness from the bottom of your heart, then angels, God, Buddha can listen to you because of the laws of same wavelength attraction. If you have an ego inside, Even if angels or God want to listen to you, your voice cannot reach to heaven. That's why it is a spiritual training, Kigan prayer, Kigan ritual prayer. So, hello, can you see? Okay, all right. Then, faith brings miracles. Master Okawa has direct contact with the highest spirits in the heavenly world. In other words, the guiding spirits of happy science, including guiding spirits, many giants, spiritual giants, saints help the happy science nowadays. So because this is a pillar of the uh, uh, human beings, new civilization. So, for example, as he said, Jesus Christ, Mohammed, Shakyamuni Buddha, and many Japanese Shintoism gods or goddess. So those giants helped us. So actually, even the Jesus Christ said, I am one of the disciples of El Cantare. So El Cantare incarnated to his body, his means the Master Hoka's body. Now try to make great civilization based on like idea of peaceful world. Okay. So then, if you continue this way, this world will become very peaceful. So that is the reason we need this kind of training. Yes. So while on earth, he is also in a position to influence high spirits in heaven. And this is a source of strong, unique spiritual power that happy science. Yes, he can ask. He means Masaru Okawa asked Jesus Christ, Mohammed, or Moses, or so those people who in heavenly world, please help this person, or please guide us like that. So then, through ritual prayer, Kigan of happy science, you can be proof of God's salvation and the envoy of God. Yes, if you dedicate your life to be a proof, to be an envoy of God, all your wishes, all you wish will manifest itself. That is the conclusion of this Kigan prayer. But as long as you already determine, dedicate your life as a proof of God's salvation or envoy of God. That's why, as you saw the movie, that title, Living in the Age of Miracles, many people did it. That's why in happy science, for some years, maybe 4 or 5 years, 1,200 miracles happen. That's big. Even if other religion sometimes happen, but in happy science, that's like a usual incident, usual phenomena. So this is a point also. Then like this, I will introduce some example. For example, this guy, maybe you already heard about it. See, Toru Idera. That is one of members of Happy Science. Then he got car accident. So his skull broken and damaged the brain. Then doctor told him he cannot survive at all. Within a week he will go away and pass away. And then also even if he survived, he cannot speak. He cannot see anything like a vegetable state. But like this. But his mother dedicated the prayer for him. Then, just 3 days after the accident, this happens. He already told within a week he have to go away. But 3 days after the Kigan ritual prayer, he survived because her mother prayed not only for him her prayer is, if he can contribute to creating a Buddha utopia in this world, please give him great power. Then he can survive. After that, he did many missionary work and spiritual art. Now he is a spiritual artist. Very fine. Doctor said, it's miracle. I cannot explain about it. Because his skull damaged and also his brain damaged. But like this. Like normal person now. Then envoy of God. Yes, her mother asked the Lord Elkanah, please make him being envoy of God. That is an egoless prayer, right? If she prayed like please give me him more days or something like that, or if she prayed just wishes survive, maybe her prayer was not reached, didn't reach to the heaven. But the reason why her prayer become reality is here. She wishes he will be envoy of God. It is because of our wish to save humankind, our wish to bring happiness to as many people as possible. This is desire prompts miracles to happen. Yes, this is the key for others' happiness, not only for you. Of course, you can pray for your happiness, but as long as your happiness bring happiness to all people around you, your wish will be reality. So, first of all, please remind yourself, as long as you can be, you wish to be the envoy of God. So, means when you pray, dedicate your life. I already deposit my life to the God, to the Lord Elkanah. Then having faith is the spiritual growth close to God and the desire bring happiness to people. Because you already have given, granted divine nature within, no matter what you believe. Like Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, everybody has given the divine nature within. That's why only condition to go back to heaven is whether you have loving mind. Sometimes some religious people emphasize that if you believe in only this person, you can go back to heaven. No, not at all. As long as you have loving mind, you can go back to heaven. That is a golden rule. Even if you're Buddhist, Muslim, Christian, okay. So those religions provide you the textbook how to love others, how to contribute to others. So that should be the prayer. So that means you realize that you are made by God's love. Yes, that's why God loves you, even if you are Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, or even atheist, or even the materials. Then, love is essential. Ritual prayer, Kigan, is a contract between you and the heavenly one. Therefore, your prayer is guaranteed to be heard through ritual prayer, Kigan, under the guidance of Lord Elkanah. We can receive the help of over 500 high spirits. I mean, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, Moses, Japanese gods, and Hindi gods. All those high spirits who form the happy science spirit group. When you participate in ritual prayer, a pillar of faith is established from this world to the heavenly world. It also means that at the same time, you are being pulled up into the upper realms of heaven while existence. Yes. After this session, from 4 p.m., we will do ritual prayer, the first floor, ritual prayer hall. You may feel it. Actually, you cannot see by your physical eyes, but you can feel it. Yes. Again, you are being pulled up into the upper realms of heaven while existing on earth. Angels in heaven. Angels in heaven will reward for your wishes through ritual prayer. Title. Sorry, title. Sorry, title. Please correct by yourself. Ritual prayer. Yes, angels in heavenly world will definitely reward for your wishes through ritual prayer. As long as you have strong wish to make others happier. As long as you have a wish for others. Okay, then I will show you another example. This is also miracle, a bit long, 20 minutes or something. Okay, he also almost dead, and he got nearest experience. Yes.
That's one question most people have wondered at least once in their life. The only things we have are the testimonies of us humble people who have been through near-death experiences and glimpsed the afterlife. Among us happy science believers, there are many who have experienced them. Amongst them is lecturer Kigan, who we had the privilege to interview and discuss his experience in death and experience. On the night of May 27, 2014, lecturer Shinji Matsubara was speaking about when he suddenly felt his head become heavy. His vision blurred, his surroundings distorted. He felt that he was falling into critical condition, so he asked his wife to call the ambulance, and then he lost consciousness. When the ambulance arrived, his pupils were almost dilate, and he was in a life-threatening condition. He was rushed to the hospital where he was diagnosed with subarachnoid tumor. An operation was arranged immediately. A subarachnoid aneurysm had burst. This resulted in bleeding around the damaged area. Half of his skull was filled with blood clots. For 3 weeks, he remained unconscious. The doctors told his wife he could die at any minute, even if he survived, he would have vegetated or suffer major consequences of the operation. She had to prepare for the death. However, after 3 weeks, he miraculously regained consciousness. Around a month post-operation, his fever had completely subsided and the blood clots inside his head had disappeared. Subsequently, he went through rehabilitation and was able to return to work promptly. The doctor explained, being able to go back to work without suffering any side effects after such a severe stress is an extremely rare case. He was asked for permission to share his miraculous recovery at the next academic meeting. But what is really extraordinary is that during the 3 weeks from initial collapse to full recovery, Shinji Matsubara had experienced the opposite. During your near-death experience, what was the first thing you saw? It was like a garden in the countryside. It was a really peaceful and peaceful. I'm not sure if it was a happy sign or not, So there was a building where a lot of people were gathered, and I was talking, and this girl, did you make the mistake of saying that you would? It was as if I met the people that I wanted to meet. I met my grandfather, my grandmother, uncles, and aunts, all who have passed away, and my friends who have passed away before me. What is different about our word and that word? In the teachings of happy times, when your hand actually touches your chest and does not go through, it is a physical body. But if it is your spiritual body, then it would feel so higher. So I thought I would try that first. When I went to touch my body, I was able to physically touch my chest. I thought, oh, so this is before I take it on. It's the same as if I wear a physical body. But then I thought about how I am in the afterlife, and I'm supposed to inhabit a spiritual body. My hand was suddenly able to go through my chest. I was also able to physically clasp my hands together, but I could also make them feel straight in each other. I think I was in the other world for many days, but I didn't have to eat or drink anything, and I was absolutely fine. That was another difference. I also didn't have to sleep, take a shower, of course, wake up in the morning, wash my face, hair, or fix my clothes either. All I had to do was think about fixing my own hands, and it would automatically fix itself. So there was no need to even take a shower. When I felt tired, the spiritual sun in the sky would give me energy, and I would feel energetic again. This is one of the ways that the other world is different this way. Additionally, I was able to teleport. When I wanted to go somewhere, all I had to do was imagine and that instant I would be there. For example, when I wanted to meet my deceased grandfather and thought about it, I would appear next to him. Or when I thought, I wonder how my deceased classmates are doing, I would be where they were in the next moment. Was I able to fly? Yes, I was. What was it like when spirits appeared and disappeared? Instead of appearing in a flash and disappearing suddenly, they would appear hazily like a cloud or fog and slowly transform into a figure that I would recognize. That is my grandfather. The same happened when they disappeared. They would get thinner and eventually disappear. When people on earth pray for your recovery, how did that have an effect on you spiritually? I heard that a lot of people prayed for me when I was in coma, and I think it was those people that manifested as creative spirits in front of me when I was in the other world. When I talked to those people, I received their energy, and that's how I got better. It kind of felt like they were refueling my energy lines. Many such people came to me, and as I talked to them, I received their healing power and energy. I felt my spiritual body rejuvenated and energized. The physical body feels hard like a shell and heavy compared to the spiritual body. But through these prayers, I think my physical body also received the effects of it and recovered. Specifically, the lump of blood inside my skull got smaller and got absorbed. My fever also went down, and eventually I was able to regain consciousness. I became living proof of someone who recovered from illness. A spirit guide asked me if I would also like to observe the work of the spirits responsible for ritual prayers. The place I was shown was a workplace for the spirits in charge of prayers at Happy Sun's monthly prayer ceremony. There was a round table where about 6 spiritual beings sat. When a ritual prayer was conducted, a cloud like thing would appear hazily in the center of the table. And when you looked at it, you're able to feel it. What you can feel are the thoughts, resolutions, the attitudes and efforts of the people who touch this thing. What they are wishing for, what they want to do, and what they are aiming for. Basically, you can read their minds. You can also feel whether they are serious or not. You can tell how this person will react and what they will do when their prayers come true. After listening to their wishes, the guiding spirit in charge of the ritual prayers discuss and decide who will do what first. Once the outcome is decided, the orders are given out. The instructions are dispatched to the appointed spirit. The instructions are something like, a ritual prayer was conducted in the name of those in charge. Therefore, you are to do this and that. The appointed spirit would answer, okay, I got it. I will do just that, and everyone will work making the prayers come true. When I saw this, I thought about the people who say that prayers don't work, or that nothing changes with prayers. Being able to see all this, I thought about how outrageous it is for them to think that prayer is dealt with more care than we can imagine. It will be answered in the most suitable form for that person, and heavens will move accordingly for them. Therefore, it is very important to pray during critical times, and even more essential to allow the heavens to lend you their strength. What did the guiding spirits teach you in the other world? The guiding spirit said to me, since we have this opportunity, why don't we begin to understand that? There was a mirror that revealed thought and deed, and it showed me things that happened when I was alone. This mirror showed me what I had thought and then did at the time. But that was not all. It also showed me the people whom I had a relationship with my parents, siblings, grandparents. The mirror displayed how they guided me, took care of me, and what kind of hopes they had for me. I could sense all of it just by looking at the screen. I came to realize what I was thinking about touching my work at the time and the effect it had when I said in this space. Then the person in charge of me instead said to me, you lived your life selfishly, didn't you? You have seen things and you did this and that in order to have things your way, didn't you? But how is it after seeing this? This is how they felt as they tried to protect and guide you. These are the words that were spoken I went to do and what it said. I could only respond with, I never knew, I never realized. I learned that although we cannot see the ties between people, everyone is connected. Please try praying. Please pray for the happiness of the person next to you. So I did. What I saw then was something like a transparent hope connecting one soul to another. This heart is then filled with the energy of love. And when it prays, it flows to the other person's heart. This passes from one person to another, eventually goes back to you. It's cyclic. It showed me that as long as you have that love, it will reach the other person. How big was the mirror of showing that indeed? Even if I were to talk about the size of something from a spiritual world, it can't be measured with a ruler like we use on earth. I can say the screen was about this big, but really, when I was looking and focusing on the mirror, it felt like everything around me becomes that time or that era. Did the guided spirits look like angels? In my case, they were just warmers. I think they did that to match my outfit, as I was wearing white shirts and white pants as well. I think it's possible that they appear differently depending on the person they appear with. What was a memorable scene from the other year? We also had prayer meetings in the other one, and I could just see the There were still people who had lost their lives during the 2011 earthquake, wandering about lost. So there were spirits who were trying to guide them. On this side, there was a rescue unit who came down to earth to guide them, and I was able to see that. I heard the reports from the spirits that came back. It sounded like hard work. They said, it is most difficult to guide people who, when they were alive, had no religion or faith, or didn't believe in the afterlife, and thought that death was the end. Whatever you told them, they would say, you are just trying to deceive me, or your ulterior motive is to take me to somewhere really and say something, and they won't listen at all. They keep repeating and saying, I am not dead yet. I am still alive. So there is no way to guide them. That's why it's better to expose yourself to something while you are alive, like reading about it in monthly magazines, going to lectures at the temple or church, or watching a movie at night. Then, if you were to be asked, you've seen it on a pamphlet before, right? Or you saw it on a news article, no? Conversations can then begin. But if there is nothing like that, then it becomes really hard to guide. This is what the spirits do. That's why I realized once again the importance of having some sort of connection with the family. How does time work in the spirit world? Time, as well as space in the spirit world, cannot be measured in the way that things are measured. But I think if we were to ask or inquire what month was day or what time it was on earth, we could find out. In the spirit world, if you felt that the time was going really slow, it would be going really slow. Similarly, if you felt it was going fast, it would be going fast. Anyway, you can't measure time in the spirit world with a watch as you would on Earth. However, the rules of cause and effect were still in place. I don't think there were any cases where the effect could possibly the cause. Was there anything different about the spiritual science than our science? It's kind of the same, but also kind of different. It is always shining. If I was to pinpoint the difference, in the case of the surface sign, its light soaks completely into your entire soul, and the soul is rejuvenated and filled with energy. After this year's episode, how has your outlook on growth and life changed? This experience has deepened my appreciation for life on this world. Life on this world is very precious. The spirit world is a world of thought, where you are together with people who you are comfortable and familiar with. If you consciously wish to meet with a person, you can meet them that person. But once that interaction is ended, you return back to where you were surrounded by people you are comfortable. You won't be together with people who are different from you. On Earth, the physical world, there are all kinds of people, experts in various fields, and all these people are living together. You can meet and know many different people in this physical world. So this world is an incredible place to be. You get to meet the people you cannot meet in the spirit world. This is the virtue of Earth. Yes, a lot of things happen, and life is full of drama, but there are things that can happen only on Earth. And of course, there is a lot to learn from them. After the years of this it feels like the things that I do in this particular world feel more meaningful. Things that I used to dismiss, now I see are valuable. And what is seen as ordinary here in this physical world is, when looked at from the spirit world, is a blessed opportunity and place for soul treatment, a place of valuable experience. I have come to realize this, and that has been very important. Based on this experience, what are we going to do after this? I remember the last words that were said to me at the end by the spirit that was in charge. A new mission has begun. Your life is going to long until you are 90 years old. You have been given a new document to tell others of what you have experienced and to share the truth. Carry out that mandate until the end and live out your life. With those parting words, I return to my physical body. I want to continue studying spiritual truth, reshaping myself, and living my life based on religious truth. I want to continue doing those things for myself and also to help increase the number of people who do this too. In my case, I was able to have the blessing of a spiritual experience. I want to tell people my story and help increase the number of people who discover their true self and live a life of truth.
Thank you very much. Yes, wonderful, right? Yes, he experienced the afterlife. Yes, and he told the story all over the nation in Japan. But now translated in English also. Then and please understand what he said. And then what I want to tell you is what he said is in the testimony. The guiding spirits who are in charge of Kigan prayer, watching over us. If I can help him, he will get spiritual growth or not. That is the conclusion for them. Yes, whether this person can get the spiritual growth or not. So that is a very important point. If his dream manifests itself, but he will decline. He and the angels will not help him. That is a golden rule. So that's why sometimes, even if you pray, but that will not come true. So that is the answer. There must be answers from heaven. Then, when you practice in a ritual prayer, when you participate in a ritual prayer, you can expect that there will be clear result, including yes and no. Okay, and then happy science activities are clearly supported by many high spirits in heaven. As we progress in your spiritual self-discipline, the effects of the ritual prayer, Kigan, will become greater and greater. Yeah, you can understand what angels God think of. So, but for the beginners, it's hard understand why my dreams cannot come true. But if you stay here and join, participate, Kigan prayers many times, gradually you can understand what they want to tell through the phenomenon you encounter. So the Lord Alcantara in heaven is almighty, and as long as you who are on earth believe in the Lord and head in right direction, this is another condition, okay? Your ritual prayer, Kigan, will certainly become reality as long as you wish others happiness. Believe in Lord Alcantara, that is another condition. So, not only the name, Lord Alcantara is the Father of Jesus Christ, the who sent Moses, Muhammad, and Shakyamuni Buddha. If you can believe in that, He is the Lord Alcantara. So your wish will be accepted. So that is another thing. How to realize your wish through ritual prayer? Yes, this is the question. I already told you. One is your spiritual growth. Another is believe in Lord Alcantara. Yes, believe in Lord Alcantara. Wish others happiness. This is very critical. If you wish only your happiness, only your comfortableness, that will not be listened. But if you wish others happiness, that can be heard by angels because of same wavelength attraction. Because angels always think of others happiness. That's why if you wish others happiness, like radio station, you can channel with them. Then, pledge to make best effort to realize utopia. Yes, another thing. Create utopia. That is, please be a bridge between religions. Many religions, very sadly, unfortunately, insist that I am only one. My God is better than yours, like that. But we humankind worship same God in different ways. So if you create the utopia based on this idea, your wish will be listened. Okay. So yes, after this session, we will have a ritual prayer from 4 p.m. If you like, please join. Even if you join the ritual prayer, Kigan ritual prayer from Tokyo this morning, of course you can join and wish same thing. I will, I will, I will, I will. You can wish same thing in the prayer hall. That already being heard by angels, but it's you can feel same feelings. Okay, so and also if you want to join the Shibu prayer in the ritual prayer hall, write down your wishes based on these ideas. I definitely guarantee you, miracle will happen. Miracle doesn't mean that we are the same. It doesn't mean. Miracle means you can feel your divine nature within or power of God. That is a miracle. And change your character, change your way of thinking. That disturb you for a long time. So that's why this is very effective. And then now we have to start discussion. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank
It's
you.
okay? Or I start the discussion through the Zoom. Thank you. Now we are starting the Zoom discussion. Okay. Think about. Thank you. Okay, then please make circle so that we can discuss. Bye. Bye bye.